In 1971, the small mining town of Dawson Hollow, West Virginia, mysteriously emptied overnight. All 212 residents disappeared without a trace. Houses remained open, lights were still on, and even meals were left on tables. The police found signs of a struggle, strange journal entries, and a final radio transmission from the miners that cut off abruptly at 3:12 a.m. What happened that night? A secret government operation? A mining conspiracy? Or something far more terrifying? Stay with us until the end, because this story has a shocking revelation. On the morning of October 15, 1971, mailman Thomas Griffin arrived in Dawson Hollow, just as he did every day. But something was wrong. Homes were left unlocked, with lights still on. Cars were parked with keys in the ignition. Televisions were still playing late-night shows. Dogs and farm animals roamed the streets unattended. Griffin called the police, and when officers arrived, they found not a single living soul in the town. All 212 residents had vanished without a trace. The police quickly launched an investigation and found a series of disturbing clues. In the local school, a message was scrawled on the chalkboard: "The time has come." The last entry in the town priest's journal had been ripped out. A radio transmission from the mine cut off mid-sentence. "Something's wrong. We need to get out, now." In a house near the mine, a torn piece of a miner's uniform lay on the floor. There were no bodies, no blood, but in the mine, investigators found scattered helmets, overturned equipment, and broken lanterns, as if a struggle had taken place. 6 months later, investigators finally uncovered the truth. It turned out that the town was on the verge of a catastrophic mining disaster. The mining company knew that dangerous methane gas had been building up underground for weeks. Miners noticed unusual pressure levels and warned the supervisors, but the company chose to ignore the danger. On the night of October 15th, company executives secretly evacuated their families and close associates, but never warned the rest of the town. At 3:12 a.m., a massive underground explosion occurred, causing a collapse and releasing deadly gases into the air. The remaining residents, unaware of the evacuation, were overcome by the fumes and never had a chance to escape. In the following weeks, the mining company covered up the truth, silencing surviving family members through bribery and intimidation. Official reports claimed the town was abandoned voluntarily due to economic hardships, but the real story remained hidden for decades. Dawson Hollow became a ghost town, one of the most chilling examples of corporate greed and government negligence. The truth only surfaced 20 years later, when a former mining executive came forward with classified documents. The mystery of Dawson Hollow was solved, but the people who perished that night were never given justice.